Hi, Phil Aston here from Classic Blondie magazine. I can barely get myself in the camera shot for this one. This is Blondie Against All the Odds, 1974 to 1982. And this is a box set I've had for a while, so I've given myself a chance to digest it. But I thought I'd share it with you because not everyone may have seen inside this, and I bet there's quite a few people sitting on the fence thinking, should I, shouldn't I? So let's have a look inside. So this is Blondie Against the Odds, 1974 to 1982. The first 6 albums plus rarities remastered from the original analogue tapes. 125 tracks from the classic era spread across 8 CDs featuring 36 previously unreleased bonus tracks. Includes a 128-page hardcover oral history by Aaron Obson outlining Blondie's first chapter in text and photographs, bolstered by detailed track-by-track notes and copious interviews with the band. So, I'll do my best to show you this, and then I'll sum up at the end. But this is a massive set. I mean, it weighs a ton, and it's so well put together. Mine was made in the Czech Republic, and you'll see, this is an expensive set. The vinyl one is absolutely extortionate, but this is even this is about £85. But as I go through it, I feel it's worth every penny. So this is the slipcase, which I'm just removing now. Bear with me. Okay, put that over there. And this is the, I mean, look at this. Look at the size of this. This is proper album size book. So I'll do my best to try and show you this, and not take up too much time as well. So as it opens up, on the inside of the front cover are the discs. So I'll just show you some of them. So they're actually, unlike most box sets like this, you just have the disc slotted in, wouldn't you, like so. But here they have taken the trouble to actually include the actual original album designs as well, which I think protects the CD as well. And I do think that this is a nice touch. Some of you might say, well, for the price, I'd expect nothing less. But I do think it's good. So I'm very happy with that. And this one, Out in the Streets, is some very early stuff from 1974 and 75. Right, so let's have a quick look through the set, because you probably haven't seen this elsewhere. So it goes through the whole story of the band, and I hope the light doesn't catch too much. I'll do my best on this to show you just the level of detail in this book. The quality of the card is fantastic. The text is exhaustive. Look at it. It goes through it. We are talking a history lesson here. This is a book that would sell on its own. I say that quite a lot, but look at this now. We're on Out in the Streets, which is full of, unreleased stuff. And you've got Debbie talking, Clem talking, Chris talking, going through it track by track. The imagery is great. Background on everybody. I was expecting, I thought, well, this has got to be something quite special. And then when I got the book, this box set, which I had actually for Christmas, I just haven't got round to reviewing it until now. I then realised that, this is how a lot of people's career-defining box sets could be done. Not just a flimsy thing with a few photographs in Hello Led Zeppelin. This is the kind of thing. And you could say, well, Zeppelins, you could buy the separate things and they were luxury editions. But I think this goes, yes, it's a different band, but it's a similar thing. There's a lot of bands now that us music collectors collect. And having something like this all together in one place, is just superb. As I say, that the band themselves, including Debbie Harry, go through every track one by one. Obviously must have their memories jogged a few times, but it's absolutely fascinating stuff. It really is. And all the different single picture covers are covered. Lots and lots of information. And it's the kind of thing you'll dip into over and over again. It's absolutely wonderfully put together. Parallel Lines was actually the first album by Blondie I bought in 1978. What was I buying in 1978? I was buying Van Halen, Long Live Rock and Roll, and Blondie. And I actually bought that 12-inch single, I think, as well. Yes, that one, Heart of Glass, I bought that. Absolutely superb. And of course, some of the later stuff I wasn't that familiar with, because I'd moved on to other things. So Eat to the Beat was an album that I wasn't that au fait with. Dreaming's a great track, isn't it? Absolutely love that track. And of course, Atomic and Union City Blue, and Call Me from the film. So it's absolutely brilliant. Again, lots of picture covers. I'll try and make sure I don't miss anything out. Auto American is next. Absolutely brilliant. So you can see lots of them. We've got lots of magazine covers. So the amount of research that's gone into this, and then the Hunter coming towards the end now. But you get sometimes with these box sets, when they head towards the outer reaches of the band's career, where maybe where the hits didn't live, everything shrinks. But here, the attention to detail is just as good. So as we end with Home Tapes, some fantastic stuff, and then all the sources, all the information's from, then detailed track listing of all. Look, I don't know if you can see that. Look how many bonus tracks there are in each disc. It's absolutely superb. So if you're a Blondie fan, I'd say this is pretty much essential. And then at the back, on the back cover is the other discs with the covers in, respectively. So again, really nice touch. And as they all housed in a absolutely superb outer box. So that's Blondie against all the odds. An absolutely humongous box set. It weighs a ton. And as you've just seen inside it, it's a piece of art. It really is. And this is the perfect marriage of music and physical product. And whoever was behind this, the team of people that put this together really thought this through. I mean, even the smell of the paper stock and everything, this is high quality. This is really, really high quality. I doubt if there's thousands of them lying around. I imagine it's quite limited. It's, as I say, it's about £85, but there are certain box sets where I look at the price and I think, I don't know if that's going to be worth it. And then I take a pot shot at it, and then sometimes, I mean, there's nothing. I love Slade, but the Slade Live little 5 CD box set was nearly 50 quid. That wasn't worth that, and I felt ripped off. With this, which was £85 for me, did I feel ripped off? No. 8 CDs for £85, yeah, but look, as you've just seen, it doesn't feel it. It feels like something to treasure. It feels like a definitive statement in these albums and this artist. And I think if you own this or you're into Blondie and you're a fan, the fact that each of the band members have actually sat down and talked about every single track means that you can put the CD on and just, go back to that time, see what the artists themselves were thinking of, get some background of what else was going on, look at all the different sleeves and gossip and stuff, and feel closer to these albums than you've ever done before. It's absolutely so well put together, and it's great that you come across product like this. And it is interesting that so many box set designs are so different. There isn't a bespoke, well, they're all bespoke, aren't they? There isn't like a template there and say, oh, it's going to be one of these. Imagine if hardback books were like some were a foot high and some were 8 inches and some were, it would be how bookshops would stock them. So it makes it, even for us music collectors, like, how do we store all this stuff? Will be a question many of you will have. But this is a great set, and again, members of the Now Spinning Facebook group, those that bought it about the same time as me, have said they also voted it as one of the best box sets they own in their collection. It's that well put together. So that's Blondie Against the Odds, 1974 to 1982. So thank you for watching, thank you for being here, thank you for subscribing, and consider becoming a patron if you'd like to support me even further to make more of these videos. Take care, stay safe, and I shall see you very, very soon.